Many people think that slavery ended at the end of the Civil War, but did you know that it is still going on all over the world? Imagine you were a 10-year-old boy being taken away from your family to work for no pay as a slave. Welcome to the horrific world of slaves. Hi, I'm David Martinez, here to tell you about human right number 4, no slavery, and why it should remain on the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Slavery means to be held against one's will and forced to do things for different purposes. According to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, this right, no slavery, means no one shall be held in slavery or servitude. Slavery and the slave trade shall be prohibited in all their forms. Slavery thrives in the shadows. An estimated 27 million live in bondage today. Slavery is a weed that grows on every soil. That was a quote from Edmund Burke. He was right. Slavery can happen to anybody, whether they inherited it from a family, or captured and forced to work, or by surrendering themselves in a time of crisis. I mean, I wouldn't want to own someone and have them work for me when I could just do it myself. Don't we all want to be free? Don't we all want to be equal? Well, the first step to doing that is to get rid of slavery for good, and we will need the no slavery right for that. There are many different kinds of slavery: bonded labor, forced labor, trafficking, and child labor. I, and many of you I presume, disagree with slavery. Some or most slaves are separated from their family to work on one of the tasks I previously said. How would you like to be one of them? How would you like to be taken away from your family and to work for no pay as a slave? I, for one, would not like it. Would you? We need this right to remain on the Universal Declaration of Human Rights so that no one will ever be enslaved. Trafficking is one of the most disastrous kinds of slavery. Human trafficking is a crime against humanity. According to the website humantrafficking.org, it involves an act of recruiting, transporting, transferring, harboring, or receiving a person through use of force, coercion, or other means for exploiting them. Children around the world are being abused in every way, form of human trafficking. They make up 50% of the victims according to UNICEF. They are trafficked for sex, forced to beg on the streets, and they can be found working in factories around the world, and are even abducted by armed rebel forces and taught to kill. Men, women, and children fall into the hands of traffickers. They are trafficked in their own countries, others are trafficked from abroad. All countries in the world are affected by trafficking. It doesn't matter where there is a country of origin, transit, or destination for victims. That is why we need this right to remain on the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The most common form of slavery is forced labor. Slavery society says it involved the forcible recruitment by the Tomato, the Burmese army, of small armed farmers, their wives and children to work as human mine detectors, porters, and laborers. The International Labor Organization, the ILO, estimates that there are at least 12.3 million people in forced labor worldwide. Children are thought to make up between 40 and 50% of all forced laborers. There are some like this. There are some like this one in Uzbekistan who need help to get away from slavery and be free. There are also many other things that forced laborers do, such as these. The most violent at times are forced labor for sexual purposes. We need to put a stop to this. We need your help. We need human right number 4, no slavery, to help end forced labor. Slaves around the world need this right to help end their pain and misery. If we do nothing about it, then there will always be slavery in the world. As you can all see, we need human right number 4, no slavery, to end all forms of slavery and solitude. I recommend donating donations to organizations that support this right to help end slavery. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you will talk to interview about slavery, and then use my sources.
Very nice.